I heard the story from the guy that founded Farrell's Fun Factory, the ice cream parlor from years ago. And there were these two gas stations, and they were catty corner from each other. And one of them did amazing business, and the other one, did okay. And when they started investigating what was going on over there, well, you go to that one that was just hopping, and they had people that were there, and they would run up and they would smile, and they would come up to the window and say, "Hey, Mr. Smith, welcome to our gas station, and do you want wants to fill it up with unleaded gas?" Yes, and they're driving away going, "How do they remember my name? That's amazing." Well, here's the secret. So the first time that guest would come in, they would go up and say, "Hey, is this your first time?" Or they'd run up and they'd open up the gas tank. This, of course, years ago. You don't see that now. Now, if somebody runs up to my gas tank when I pull up the Quick Trip or something, I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, so they run up and they unscrew it, the cap, and they pull it off there, and then they go up to the front and say, "Hey, is this your first time with us?" "Yes." "What is your name?" "My name's Arthur Greeno." "Okay," and they say, "It's nice to meet you. My name's Bill. Let us know if we can serve you in any capacity." They go back, they reach in their pocket, they pull out a Sharpie, and they write on that gas cap, "Arthur Greeno," and they screw it back in there. Is that cheating? Yes, it's cheating. It absolutely is. So now every time they come, they run up to the gas cap, they unscrew the lid, and they go, "Arthur Greeno." "Okay, hey, Arthur Greeno, same thing as normal?" "Yes." Now I feel very important. Well, you know what? I'm going to share some things with you guys that is basically the same thing. So a number of years ago, Chick-fil-A had given us these pepper grinders. They're about this big. Some of you may have seen them at your local Chick-fil-A's. And the goal is that we're walking around with these pepper grinders, and we're asking people if they'd like fresh ground pepper. Okay? It's not about the pepper grinder. It has nothing to do with the pepper grinder. It's a tool for us to engage with our guests on a high level. So we're walking up with this pepper grinder. First of all, they're nervous because we're walking up with this big thing that looks like a club, which they didn't think that through at an annual seminar when they gave away 3,000 of these to all the owners. And I, of course, I mailed mine back. But then when I was going through TSA, it was interesting to see the number of pepper grinders that were sitting back there because they looked like giant clubs. So I don't know, they must have had a sale on those later. But so we have these pepper grinders, and we walk up, "Sir, ma'am, would you like some fresh ground pepper?" And of course, the response is yes or no. And of course, if you love our soup, fresh ground pepper on the soup or the salad is amazing. But you get some fresh ground pepper on it. It's an opportunity for us to engage with the guests. So we train them that when we do that, now we can say, "How's your day? How's the weather? How's the flooding?" Whatever it may be. There's lots of conversations we can have with them. But it's a tool that we put in place to make sure that we're having that conversation with them.